closed and I might ride it. I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. I just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm just chilling,
From Dyken Park in Houston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, towing the slab in today's game. Framber Valdez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. You know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it, throws to first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Valdez, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. 1 out, bases empty.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. And that is out of play. High fly ball out into left center field. McCormick squeezes it, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
In the air, left field. Hernandez should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pajes brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Houston, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a foul out of play. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Good. Ball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Rip to right. Gamble makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swings through that.
0-1. One ball, one strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close, but called a ball. It's 2-2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing. On to the third inning, and now Tommy Edman. Valdez back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way. McCormick snags it, and that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. That's too low, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. And another ball.
3-0.
And that's ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Ben Gamel. Misses again, 5 in a row.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
McCormick on at first, nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes under it. And there's one down. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fly to left his first time. And ball one.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman makes the grab for the second out.
Now that is third baseman.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Now 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now, but 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, leading off, Mookie Betts.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
That one just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit in the air, center field. Myers on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Now the 0-1. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom 4, now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Ball 1 there. That one not close. And a count 2-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one opts against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Fought off foul.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball,
up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Pena swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a foul straight back. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Edman makes the grab on the run. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Goes down looking.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's in there, and that is strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, just missed. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Dyken Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And next to hit for Houston, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Oh, that one's behind him. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's way high. 1-0. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is outside. That's to third. Muncy fires over to first, and they get Altuve for the out. That's out number 3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 5. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tommy Edman. Valdez back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. way out front for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Right through there for a strike. The Astros up by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Slapped foul. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Line drive. Fair ball. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, or at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. That one missed. Freeman at second with 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Grove. Here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a first offering a fastball for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. That one hooked foul. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Outside low, and that is ball one. Up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to scores the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that one almost hit him. Walker off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Muncy, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're starting over. It's 3-3.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. McCormick makes the grab, one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's fouled off. King goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Trinan. McCormick stands in now, looks at that one inside. High fly ball, right field. Pajes drifts towards it, makes the catch. One down. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Backed off the plate that time. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And now it's filled up. Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Jose Altuve. That's a little bit low.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th, and here comes Tommy Edman. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Nick Hernandez. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That's down and in. A slider missed. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Betts, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. And he's there with a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, right field. And that's a base hit. Betts scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Manager out of the dugout. Caleb Ort will take over here. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball popped up. Paredes nabs it, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates getting ready to go. Vesia also getting ready. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. A massive home run. It's 5-4.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That should get the dugout going. It's 5-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Way outside, and it's 1-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. That's out to center field. Edman in position. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tanner Scott is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Michael Kopech. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez reaching back towards the wall. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
To third, Muncy. There's one.
He's out.
Double play.
Right there.
What a
Right there.
twin killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajes. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Dodgers are set down in order. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Gamel. Kopech back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. And that is out of play. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases. A walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like.
ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero